What's going on, guys? CommandoSanta here, and welcome back to a long overdue Jubilee Gardens. And as usual, I am joined by RubleTrillions.
Yeah, hey man.
What's going on?
Not much. At this rate, I think we'll finish by like 2022, maybe.
Maybe by the time Planet Coaster 2 comes out.
Yeah. Then just start over.
But we'll still finish it before Bro Coaster, so.
Doubtful at this point.
You never know. So, this episode was, it was tough for a few factors. One, I'm getting back in the hot seat of how Planet Coaster works again, because it's been a few months. Two, Planet Coaster did not want this episode to come out at all.
No, well, that was really Steam, right?
Well, Steam/Planet Coaster. When I was building a few things, it would just crash every...
Oh, yeah, that's
minute.
right. Yeah, you had the advanced move crash like 4 times, right?
It would just advanced move crash after a certain... Oh, see, people are sending me messages. Okay, cool. It would just advanced move crash whenever it felt like it.
I got do not disturb on.
Yeah, I know. Me too. But, yeah, so... It was just really obnoxious. So I had had to, like... just had to pretty much save every, 5 minutes, just manually.
Yeah.
Until I can figure this out. But anyways,
I've had some
success
when that's happening of taking the blueprint out of the park and just going to a blank park and working on it and then importing it back. But it's you shouldn't have to do that.
No, you really shouldn't.
But it's better than losing your progress 4 or 5 times.
Yeah, and then on top of that, I did a lot of progress. I know I was complaining to you yesterday, but for our viewers, we were supposed to record yesterday, and I hit the Steam Cloud Sync, and I picked the wrong one, and I lost most of my progress. I pretty much had to redo it.
Yeah, I made that mistake with Paris Park back when I first started playing, and I didn't know you could turn it off. So we both have turned off the Steam Sync.
It is officially off because I'll never have that happen again.
Yeah.
I'm not making that mistake again. But anyways.
So you pretty much had to start half of this over, right?
Yeah, I did most of my portions twice, aside from the guest services building you kind of see on the left.
Oh, gosh, I'm so sorry, man.
I'm actually
happy
such a
that
gut
building... punch.
Yeah, well... it's like I told you, it came out better the second time, even though I really complained about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyways, let's get into the good stuff, the content.
Sweet.
You can kind of see, this is my little section right here.
Nice.
Just to kind of give you where we are, this is Trident right here. And this is Mineral's little thing. And yeah, I built this little section kind of right over here.
Oh, I really like this. I had when I positioned Trident there, I was like, all right, I have no idea what's going to fill in this area, but I love that guest services building.
Yeah, so I'll just start with the guest services building. I kind of modeled it to kind of cover the same color scheme as Trident.
Yeah.
And almost the same kind of roof structure. This is actually a guest services building from, I think it's SeaWorld, I think, in Florida.
Oh, okay.
I just kind of was scrolling through park views and Google Maps, and I kind of found something I liked, and I'm okay, this looks cool.
I really like that. That looks really, really good.
So women on the left, then bathrooms on the right. There's
That's
a little
sweet.
Backstage entrance. Information. I figured this would be an inside kind of information thing where they maybe have pamphlets or other things, or you can buy your photos or whatever.
What is that? Is that just the first aid building?
Yeah, this is the first aid
nice.
building.
So you just made it look like you could walk in there like that.
Yeah,
that's
so
awesome.
there looks like there's doors that can actually close.
Yeah, that's cool.
A height check, so you can kind of check how tall you are,
nice.
I guess, for rides. I saw that, so I'm like, all right, I'll put it in. But yeah.
Yeah, I really like that.
This. I think it's a really cute little building. The back is very incomplete, but
okay.
I think I'm going to have an entrance over on this side, some more backstage things. I'm trying to figure out a way to I figured this would be like the backstage entrance to Trident almost.
Yeah.
At least another spot where you can come up here.
Yeah, that's because I made a path on the other side too. But it would be good if it connected together for sure.
Yeah.
So
easy access from different spots. But one thing I really wanted to play around with, which I kind of saw looking at a few other parks, was the height differential thing that we kind of talked about a while ago.
The terrain.
So I almost have this like 2-tier thing going on.
Yeah, I really like that.
I added the new Scrambler, whatever this ride is called, that we came from the new update.
Oh, nice. Yeah, it's got such a smaller footprint than that other one.
It's such a smaller footprint. And It's so much nicer.
Yeah, that looks really good, man.
My only issue is I have like a path that kind of runs straight through under this. I think I can highlight it. Yeah. So I couldn't really. I wanted to put like tables and chairs on this side, but I can't really finagle the path correctly.
Yeah, it's hard with the terrain to do that kind of thing.
So I'm gonna have to make some custom tables and stuff. Unfortunately.
Yeah. It's crazy how much like it just that subtle change in variation of height like adds so much dimension to the area. That's crazy.
Yeah, I absolutely adore the look of this. After it was finally completed, I was like, oh, wow, this is actually really nice.
Yeah, it looks really, really good.
But yeah, trying my best not to like cover sight lines and stuff with trees, because I really want to put lots of trees down.
Yeah, it's funny. I've like, when I was doing that, because, I went back through and changed the canopy of our park with those new, or not new, I guess we had them, but those adventure trees. And it was funny, like there was areas where same thing, I was trying not to hide sightlines, especially like the mountains in the background, but then like a lot of times though I found that when I did put trees from like an aerial perspective and then I went back down into like peep view, that there was all these new sightlines that I had missed before that now were there because of the trees. So it's definitely like it's a fine line to walk when you're trying to do that kind of thing.
Yeah, of course. But my single favorite thing after looking at all these new things we got in the update are these little fence pieces.
Yeah, they're really nice. You sunk them down, right? Because they have another section to
this
them.
is actually upside down and sunken down.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Yeah, it's actually kind of cool.
Yeah, those are really nice.
They look normally like this, but with this underneath.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't really have a good view of it. But yeah, this is super cool. I saw this little canopy thing here in some park, and I was like, oh, cool, yeah. If there was like tables and chairs to hang out underneath, probably be good.
Yeah, any little thing where you can, especially since there aren't trees, like any little thing to help you get out of the sun and stuff like that.
Yeah. And it just kind of looks cool with the sight line down this little thoroughfare.
Yeah, we should plop like some of those little kiosks down too, like the Mind Gluten and the Pucker Up and all that stuff up there too.
Yeah, I have a little spot we can possibly do something like right here.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, a little seating area off to the side here.
Nice.
Nothing really too special. I ended up seeing this another little way station, but it was up in like a little building, so this is obviously not finished, but just finding things to put places.
Yeah, you're one thing that I think you are a lot better than I am at is like densely packing in areas. Like I get pretty spread out at times, then I have to go back and like try to figure out something to put in or fill it in with landscaping or something. But like you do a really good job of getting a lot of stuff into a small area, it's definitely realistic. I mean, you go to a lot of parks and they maximize the space. I mean, you come across some parks that didn't have quite the budget or whatever, or are newer and haven't had time to like fill in over time, but for the most part, like that density is realistic for American parks.
Yeah, for sure. And one of the things I kind of want to accomplish with this way station building here, you'll obviously have some guy standing out front haggling a bunch of people as they walk by. And so it's almost kind of, it draws people over to here. It gives entertainment to the people sitting down, and pretty much, yeah.
Well, and then you, from the people sitting down, like you get an awesome view of sort of the main thing you worked on too.
Yeah. So Slingshot.
Yeah.
I actually decided to build this after I watched one of those Slingshot videos where I think the rope broke on one of them.
Oh God.
And I was like, holy shit, that's a good idea.
Yeah. It's funny, you get like like a lot of times, because I subscribe to so many like Planet Coaster people, my suggested videos on YouTube are like all those clickbait thumbnails where it's like like the roller coaster that is missing track or something like that.
Yeah.
And it's like, someone falls and dies from a roller coaster. So yeah, I totally get it.
Exactly. Yeah, I don't think anyone perished in that Slingshot.
That's good.
Because I think one of like the cables broke on the side, but they said they didn't even launch it. But yeah,
okay.
I would be terrified because I refuse to ride any of them. I will never get myself on one of these.
Yeah, those are two like I don't know. They're too much like those rides that you see at like carnivals.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
Yeah. Darien Lake has one of these, and I dislike it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I used the new signs just that we got with the new pack.
Nice, the box lights. Yeah.
Yeah, they're super cool.
They actually
perfect.
for like 90% of their purposes, they're way too big, but they actually work really well as on that sign.
Yeah, I did not think this was going to work well at all, but I was just going to do like a temporary signage and maybe have like you or Mass Bandit build a sign.
Yeah.
Because I'm terrible at signs.
Yeah.
But it ended up working out really well.
Nice. Yeah, I like it a lot. I think it's really cool.
But yeah, I think I modeled this one after, I think it's Myrtle Beach has one that's kind of got the variable colors. And I am no expert on Slingshot, so the heights and the width could be completely wrong. Whatever, it looks good.
It looks like a decent height. Like I wondered that too when you showed me a picture of it, and so I actually looked up the heights of them, and like the range of them is pretty broad, and there are some that are really tall.
Yeah,
so
and then like you can have really small ones that like come on like fair carts that Carney's just bring and set up. So yeah.
Yeah, I think this one, like based on the stuff that I looked up, like this one would probably be like middle of the road.
Yeah, and
like, there's definitely some that are a lot taller.
I did not want it to overshadow anything in the park. So
yeah,
sightline wise, it fits. It's not crazy tall. It's not really short. It's a good size, I think.
Yeah. No, I like it a lot. You should. I think one of the best shots is at night. You should show the nighttime.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I can definitely do the nighttime shot because this is what took me forever. Yeah, so I did pretty much all the
string. You use the string lights for that?
Yeah.
Nice.
I made it so they kind of flicker, but I'm thinking about going back and doing the color and then black and then color and then black, because that'll actually make them almost blink up and down, kind of like that.
Oh, okay.
So maybe I might try and play around with that. Here, let me see if I can give you an example. So if you do this one black and then this one black, sure.
Oh.
So it kind of looks like that.
Yeah, so it has more movement than just the flicker.
Yeah, so some movement.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good idea. You should, if you want to be a glutton for punishment and go back and do that.
Have it crash like 20 more times and then I'll get onto that.
Is that what was causing the crash with those lights?
So what I ended up doing, so I pretty much started this off with just one single vertical one of these.
Is that a coaster track? What is that?
This?
Oh, are those all the the road sign poles? Oh, okay.
Yeah, these are just the poles and then wood bars, haunted house pillars, and then the road sign poles.
Okay,
that's the entirety of this.
Nice.
But yeah, I had pretty much built this, saved, moved to the next one, built it, saved, because I was crashing every time I was moving to the next one.
Oh god, that's brutal.
And pretty much all of these are angled in because it gets smaller at the top and wider at the bottom.
Okay.
Because that's kind of how they were.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's nice. Good work.
I wish I did it a little bit more, but hindsight's 2020 and I'm not going to go back and do that again.
Hashtag good enough, my friend.
Hashtag good enough, and I ain't going to touch that again.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty much that.
What'd you use for the booth? The like operator booth?
Which one?
For the slingshot.
So I got this over here. You mean this?
Oh no, the thing behind it. What is that?
Oh, like this?
Yeah, is that supposed to be the operator booth? No,
yeah. Well, this is just kind of like a. Oh, this?
Yeah.
That's the spring mechanism.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
It kind of looks okay, but.
I mean, I'm not familiar with that stuff at all.
Yeah, so I'm assuming that it pretty much it'll like bring this up, and then release it, and that's because it'll cause tension on the springs, which will then pull that up and shoot into the sky.
Okay.
But yeah,
the cage turned out really well.
Yeah, so this was your recommendation, but the cage.
Well, just the frame of it though, but the other details on the inside look really good.
Yeah, so I used these. I used a lot of icing parts.
Okay.
I've actually found use for icing that actually doesn't look terrible. And these are the front bumpers of cars.
Oh, nice. Bars. That's really clever. Yeah.
Just to add a little bit more caging areas.
Yeah. That looks great, man.
This is the entrance queue. It's got a little height marker. They could like make this
rope it off if they need
rope it off if they need to. This would be the staging area, and you kind of follow your way in between the white lines. Then you exit down here. This building will pretty much have like live cameras just for everyone going up, because they usually have like cameras facing at the people, so you can see them passing out with the keys.
I had no idea. That's awesome.
Yeah, I guess that's a thing. I saw in a lot of videos, like people just kind of like, as it's going up, you have one guy that's like screaming like crazy, and one guy's just kind of ragdolled. They're hilarious. And then kind of like inside, it's got another little camera.
Oh, cool.
Another little TV screen. This is not finished, but I would assume you can go in here and you can buy like a DVD of it going on, you know?
Okay, yeah.
Kind of like your own recording. Right here is, I assume, would be kind of like the operator, or at least where the workers would watch
staff,
it.
Yeah.
So you have
and
like
then you got a window
here,
on top. Nice.
Window up top to look up at it as it's going up to verify.
Nice.
I added conduit cabling, just kind of wherever it made sense. And yeah, that's pretty much that.
Nice. That looks really good, man.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this.
Yeah, I think it's a nice. It's definitely keeping in theme with the direction that we're going, and it feels like a super Americana type thing you'd see in a park. So
yeah, and I just kind of like the variable colors. I mean, I didn't want to do Jubilee colors.
Yeah,
and I tried my best not to do Jubilee colors.
Yeah,
and then I really like this light blue, so I ended up doing that.
Yeah, no, the transition from the station for Trident into the guest services and then into this area is really nicely done with the colors.
Yeah, it's not like completely blatantly terrible.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely like, you know, you can tell that they were trying to pull off a theme.
Yeah, they were trying.
Yeah.
Like I would assume this would be a newer building, same thing, kind of like as Trident was being built, or at least outfitting with the station.
Yeah.
And just kind of added on to this section. The slingshot, I would assume, would be kind of one of the older things in the park, which is why I kind of stuck with more of like an older wooden boards and stuff for the buildings, that is.
Nice.
But yeah.
Awesome, man. Well, I'm sorry this was such a pain in the ass.
It's okay. That's what happens.
So as I take the park here, that path, like, is that supposed to be going to like a backstage? Is that what you envisioned, or is that a pass through?
No, yeah. I figured this can be a pass through to anything over here.
Good.
So originally we talked about doing a River Rapids ride. I'll spoil that. And that was going to be plopped right here.
Okay.
But I ended up not liking that.
Yeah. I mean, I definitely want to do one, especially your suggestion of the one like that's at Darien Lake, where it's like just a lot of concrete and a few rock outcroppings, and that's about it. So I definitely think we'll try to find a spot for that somewhere, and the other added bonus is they take up a decent amount of space.
Yeah, and I figured that'd be probably good. It's probably something that's really good to maybe sit over here and or have the train go above it as well.
Yeah, yep, for sure. So nice.
Yeah,
well, I'm excited to get the park back. I've got some ideas, and I definitely need to tidy up some areas, but I've been I've been spending a lot of time in No Name Landia doing busy work. So
Yeah.
I believe I'm sure he's still gonna do it. But Mike is gonna hop in the park and do some
and make this
some of the
good.
formal gardens here. Yeah, so we'll probably have him on the next episode if he wants to show that off and explain it. So, and I'm betting he's probably gonna use it as an opportunity to do like a bro basic too. So
yeah, that would actually work out really well.
So sweet. Awesome, man. Well, I really like it. I think it's a great way to continue what's been done, and it feels like it fits in really well with the era of everything in this area of the park. So
yeah, and it's actually a pretty good addition. At least something over here you can go off of this really well, I think.
Yep, I think so too.
And that gives us another access point this way. We can probably snake something in behind here.
Yep, for sure.
Maybe another little backstage section right here. And then, yeah, you have this over here. And that's probably good enough for access points over here.
Yep, for sure.
We can maybe even have something come off here as well.
Yeah.
Cross that bridge when we get to it.
Yeah, in 2021. So.
Yep. So next episode in about 4 months, and
no, but hopefully we get back to a little bit of a more normal kind of 2-week, thing. I know both of us are still kind of in transitionary periods, but it's definitely come down a lot more for both of us. So hopefully we get you guys some stuff more regularly here. Because I know we both want to finish the park and
it felt so good to be doing this again. And we should be back
even
to
in spite of of it fighting you the entire time.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I was able to scream quite loudly at my pretty much at my house and my computer, but then I felt better as I built it, and it built it better. But yeah, we should be back to regularly scheduled programming after
Sweet.
This, so.
Awesome. Well, good work, man.
Yeah, thank you so much. And thank you guys for watching. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and hit that like button or whatever that you do in YouTube now. And we'll see you guys in the next episode.
See you, everyone.